Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I got a 1997 Nissan Maxima right here behind me, and in front of me actually, and that's what it looks like. And we're gonna do a radiator replacement on it. This is it right here. So I like to look at the new part just to kind of get an idea. So this is the top of it right here. So, you know, you got a line right there, upper radiator hose right there. You got your tab right there, the tab right there that's going to hold it in. And then all you got is like two transmission lines right down here for the oil cooler right there. And then your lower radiator hose is going to go right there. And that's it. So this is going to be a pretty quick and easy one right here. So first thing I did is come over here, disconnect the upper radiator hose. I got a 10mm clamp on there holding it on, and I just went ahead and released that 10mm clamp, pulled that off. And next thing I'm gonna do personally for me, I went ahead and took this tab, this clamp right here, just squeeze it down with some pliers. I'm gonna pull that off. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take this 10 off, take this bracket, take this 10 off, take this bracket. Then you're gonna have to take your whole, release this connector right here. Let's see. So you push in this tab right here. Just push that in, pull that out, take that off. Same thing here. Well, actually the tab's right here. Push, squeeze that right there, pull that out like that. So the tab's actually back here on the back side. Squeeze that, boom, pull that out. You have to pull this off, set that to the side, and all you got is some 10s holding this in. There's a 10mm right here, 10mm right here, and you can pull these fans out. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Alright, so just taking out the radiator fans right now. You got 10mm bolts at the top holding them in. Watch out for this little AC line over here. Looks like we got a hose at the bottom. All right. Let's see. All right. I need to take off these two 10mm bolts right here, and then over here, if you can see that right there. There's that clamp. I'm gonna set this one over here on the battery. Radiator is ready for removal, other than you've got okay, so down here you've got that's an 8mm, or you can use a screwdriver. Just got to loosen that up. Same thing over here. That's going to be a 10mm actually on this one. And then there's that's an 8mm right there on that one. So basically we're just taking off the lower radiator hose here, then your two transmission lines got to come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that next. Alright, so I got those lines off. Got that off right there. Lower radiator hose. That right there, transmission cooler line, and basically ready to pull it up. Now to get those lines off, I used this tool right here. It's kind of good for taking lines off. But anyway, that's basically it to remove the transmission. I mean the radiator. Sorry. So out comes the radiator. And I'm just gonna set it over here to compare it with the new one. One thing I know, you're gonna have to transfer your radiator cap from the old one to the new one. But the transmission lines, sometimes you got to transfer these the fittings for the transmission lines. So actually, I'll probably take these off the old one and just keep them just in case. But the new one came with them, so we're just gonna make the installation go a little bit faster. So we're gonna go ahead and put that new one back in and just set it on in there. So you just want to put it down in those two holes down there. Show you what I'm talking about here right quick. So every time you install a radiator, most of the time there's going to be 1, 2 those little pins right there, and they're going to line up in corresponding holes down there. So there's always going to be some kind of tab or some kind of, usually 2 holes or 2 tabs that the radiator is going to slide into. And that's gonna basically what's holding the bottom of it. Okay. And just to secure this down, I'm gonna go ahead and put my fasteners up here on top of the radiator. That's just going to keep it from moving back and forth. Now I'm going to go ahead and put low radiator hose on. And before I slide those on, I'm going to hit them with some lubrication. Some lithium grease or some PV blaster. Really, you want to use white lithium grease though. Okay, that's an 8. Oh yeah, and if I'm snorting and stuff like that, making a lot of snorting noises in the nose and it's bothering you, You're too fucking bad. I did before I was an automotive technician and mechanic. I sold dope. I sold a lot of it. I went to prison for 2 years for selling dope. The first time I went to prison, I went back to prison because I had so much time. I had to go back and do another 4 months for an assault charge. But it was like, 9-10 years ago. This is a long time ago. But I used to do cocaine like every day for 2 years straight. Did X pills every day. I used to buy, about an ounce of cocaine every other day. Just selling it. But I always do a taste test. You know what I mean? When you buy dope, you never know if you're gonna get dope. Motherfucker might be trying to sell you salt, sugar, whatever, baking powder. So you always do a taste test. So kept my nose powdered up. But that's probably why I got nose problems, allergies. I always had allergies and stuff like that. But that explains that if you ever want to know. Alright, so trying to put our fan back in. Make sure you don't hit the fans of the radiator when you reinstall this. Again, there's 2 tabs at the bottom, just like you got tabs for the bottom of the radiator. I'm not going all the way in just yet until I get this one first. At least started. Ah, crap. Is that a battery again? Ah, fuck. Battery's down. Alright. Hold on one sec. Gotta grab another battery. Alright, got me another battery. Now you can put your upper radiator hose back on. Get some pliers. Clamps. Put that back on. There's a hose that we the radiator cap that we transferred over. Don't forget to reconnect your radiator fans. And before you actually crank it up, of course you need to fill this up with coolant and bleed out the system. But that's what we're going to do next. That basically right there covers the removal and installation part on the radiator. So all you got to do is add coolant, run the car, start the vehicle, add coolant, 50-50 coolant water, run the car until the thermostat opens, so you want to get it up to operating temperature. You should see it suck down some water, or the thermostat's going to open up, allowing the water to enter the radiator or the engine. And then you just want to top it off, you know, allow all the bubbles to come out, and then you're good to go. Put the radiator cap back on, and you're ready to roll. But anyways, this is a 1997 Nissan Maxima, and that's just how to remove and replace the radiator. Thanks for watching. Later.